Hey, it's David Fortune, Executive Director of OMS Canada. And I just finished meeting with a church staff here at a great church in Ottawa. Church's been around for quite a while. I've known the church for a long time. But in recent years, their numbers have just kind of exploded. And they see over 3,000 people on a Sunday morning. It's really quite incredible. And the really cool thing is that these people are from all around the world. They've probably got over 100 different nationalities on a Sunday morning. Of course, many, many different cultures. And so the demographics have changed significantly. So I've been meeting with them once a month for the last few months, just talking about cultural intelligence, cultural agility. How do you minister to people who are different from you, different culture, different backgrounds? How do you begin to integrate people into a church beyond multicultural to intercultural? What does that look like? So we're just talking about some of these cultural issues. And I think increasingly churches in Canada need to think more like missionaries, more missional. As we see things change. We used to think about missionaries being sent around the world. We would go to a different part of the world. And really it was about crossing different cultural boundaries, because really you had to figure out, well, how do I communicate the gospel? How do I deal with people? How do I disciple people who come from a different culture, a different part of the world? And now we have that right here in Canada. And it's exciting to see as the nations come, we have this opportunity to reach and have growth there. But it's presenting some challenges as we make changes. I think one of the strengths an organization like OMS Canada has is the depth of knowledge we have in missionaries, in retired missionaries, who understand these cross-cultural issues and can assist and help in local churches as they go through these changes. And they can come and help train and help people understand, how do we minister across some of these cultural lines? How do we move from a monocultural church to a multicultural church to an intercultural church and proclaim the gospel to all of the nations? Yeah, Canada is changing. And I think that's a good thing, but it presents its challenges. And I'm wondering what you're seeing in your church, in your home church. Have you seen that shift and that diversity? How have you been handling it? Are you able to think more missionally? Are you able to reach out cross-culturally to people come from different parts of the world and minister to them in ways that are meaningful, to understand them, to develop those deep relationships? We were 18 years pastoring international churches with many different cultures, and so I get the challenges that represents, and I also get the opportunity that represents, and think it's so exciting. But what are you seeing where you are? How have you experienced some of these shifts and changes, and what God is doing? Just leave a comment. Let me know you're watching, and thanks again for listening. God bless. Have a great week.